Life at BFN Limusman Happy Life Puduma featuring the one and only Queen Munahin. I go to Medise. One about Bloemfontein Beretso singing. Yeah. Bona Santa Samalama Santa Samalena Musman Happy Life Puduma. Humpian, we're talking art. The Santa Rinzelene that they Vincent Tsoametsi. Honeyano. Ke tlo go tsenela go ene re utlwe gore Vincent Tsoametsi ke mang. Tsoametsi. Who's Vincent Tsoametsi?
Vincent Tsoametsi in the drama Tabile, Shompo, Little.
Okay.
Keep on that say.
Oh, see, someone not to what I was about to say.
That's a mistake for me.
Hey,
Vincent Tsoametsi is freelance voice over artist, actor, producer.
Sure.
Vincent Tsoametsi is a plumber.
Okay.
Vincent Tsoametsi is a businessman. Vincent Tsoametsi ke motho o dirile mistake tse dintsi. Blind.
Okay.
Ke motho o na write-ilwe off ke batho gore this one will never amount to much. Fedile ka ena. Vincent Tsoametsi ke monna o boneng mohau wa Ntate Modimo and o grebileng the second chance e fumaneng ka matsoho a mabedi.
Oh yeah. Completely that's Vincent
Tsoametsi.
Yeah, you can tune in to get this clip on YouTube. It's live at BFN_media podcast show. Bona look on Facebook kwa loka re khwetsa wa re live BFN with Blythe Buduma featuring the one and only Queen Munahin. Ke sa tsamaya ke le ese ke tsamaya le the rest of the crew ya live at BFN. Ga re tla mo the second question ya ga re Tsoametsi. How many years have you been in this industry?
I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I've been a freelance voiceover artist. I've done radio dramas and adverts. This is my 31st year. And I've done TV for 16 years now. My first TV break I got in 2017, in 2007. Kapaleo, ya Brian Sile.
Yeah. Ako re bolelle, ga o no tsena mo industry eno, no go le bonolo kana no go na le matsapa a ile gore le faceana le ona as the artist.
There's nothing bophelong e nkile ka e fumana ha bonolo. Okay, I started doing radio while I was still in school. That's why this is my 31st year.
Oh yeah.
I started doing radio while I was still in school. Like Mr Tsoametsi, may his soul rest in peace.
Oh yeah, the legend, guys, the legend.
Yeah. People don't know that Mr Tsoametsi was also a freelance voiceover artist.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I didn't know that as well.
It inspired me to go to that radio station and inquire about voiceover art. And the first day I went there, I got auditioned and I recorded my first drama.
Okay.
I recorded my first drama. Same day. Yeah. And yeah, I've been doing radio for 31 years now, and I've been doing TV now for 60. It was not easy, especially breaking into TV. It was not easy at all. I've been chasing this thing for years. At one stage, I found myself on the streets of Johannesburg, chasing the dream. Because they failed to get funds, they chased me away. I ended up on the streets. I ended up doing a lot of stuff that I'm not proud of.
Oh yeah.
I could not break into the industry, and I decided to move back to Bloemfontein because I decided to move back to Bloemfontein, and I actually decided to give up, on the arts. But this thing, it's a calling.
Yeah.
You can always tell there's an imbalance. I started doing drugs, alcohol and whatnot, because I lacked something. And eventually I decided to try again, and I got my break in 2007, like I said, with Paleo. It was not easy. I went to Welcome to audition. And And then the day of the shoot, I went again to Velcom. When I got there, I was told, no, Bakaika, Golden Gate. You can imagine.
Yo.
And I traveled to Golden Gate, my own expenses. But I guess the producer realized what I was serious about this. And he gave me a role, 2 minutes. Some of my friends on TV, it was like, are you saying you traveled to Velcom and Golden Gate and whatnot? For 2 minutes, they did not understand.
Yeah.
They did not understand. I've done a lot of work, but that remains my favorite. That 2 minutes remains my favorite.
Everything out.
Without that 2 minutes, there wouldn't be a Vincent Tsoametsi who's now producing films, who's now running his own production company.
Yo! Murato Mungawa live at BFN, the Musmana Khape, Black Puduma featuring the one and only Queen Munahem. Bona Kisanti Kinselela, Tsoametsi. Bona, Tsoametsi, Akurablele. Nako onto diragata dipale mo mosiale moye. Ke batho ba fe ba ile gore o berekile le bona mo gare ga production ya radio
there's a producer, my favorite producer, or I guess the guy who believed in me. He used to be a lecturer somewhere in Kwakwa, may his soul rest in peace. That I worked with that man and he built me. But my first years on radio, I worked with Patpatswanandebo, Date Mangadi, Date Madimabe, the legends. I also worked with Khotong Khato, Wamupeme. He was also my producer at a certain stage. Worked with Mani Nyogong and now working with Ntabise Mojagi. Those are the producers. I've worked with people like Bo Patrick Lehari on the mic, but people call him Matatela.
Even now.
I worked with a lot of people, my brother. Radio, it's Mama Tiamanga.
Akurablele, nakonza ga go ntse le mosiale mo. Enele nako tsele tsa under operation, or was it after 94?
No, it was I started doing radio in 1992. 1992.
So you were still under operation. So how was the challenge between gore o motho o montsho o tsena mo sealemoyeng and sealemoya se radiwa ke batho ba magolo?
Actually I think hayang affect Hagar because I was focused on this. And there's this gentleman wale Hua in that Johan Mere. Yo, that man could speak fluent Sesotho, I guess the government, but he was a technician. I've never felt apartheid from the guy. But I felt I'm who was white, more radio. Actually, I can't need it. I don't want to create stories. I actually feel on that side.
Okay, Tsoametsi, the breakthrough in TV. According to the research that we made, in 2015, that was your first breakthrough.
No, actually, when was Paleo shot? Paleo was shot in 2007, if I'm not mistaken. When it comes to names and years, I'm the West. I don't want to lie. But my first break was with Paleo, It's still one of the hits and it did almost every week. I don't know if you've seen it. Lebo Hambanya.
Akurablele, gona le pale ene le gore e bidiwa ke Marato. Take us through the journey ya ke Marato.
Ke Marato is a production ya Liburokrafi. Ke bapala le Capo. Capo is my son.
Okay.
Capo ke ngwana sa utlwing mo yona mo a sa utlwing. Actually wa utlwa, he's a good boy, but I'm a strict dad.
Yeah.
So ha ke batle lo raka jola. And the boy yena o engineer wa utlwa. I time I get. Like jola.
Yeah.
It's a good comedy. It's a good comedy with a message within. Yeah. I now fall under Misharing Actors, which is an agency based in Joburg, Tumelo Babela.
Okay.
Tumelo phoned me out of the blue and said people are interested in me auditioning, so he sent me a script and I auditioned for that role and got it. I wasn't expecting or Prospanalibo Capo. But when I got there, man, everyone made me feel comfortable. It's one of, I'd say, yeah, because ke dlala a lead also da le capo, so ke nngwe ya di-film tse kgolo tse ke bapetse mo tsona. Ke bapetse le batho ba nang le experience, but they made me feel at home. And I've always wanted to do comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, so it offered me a chance to get a comedy. I enjoy. I keep going back to that one.
I
enjoy.
How do they more setting the different variant of actors? Kemarato. What are the challenges that you faced with the crew, with the script, as well as the production as a whole?
Let's just say people are very professional out there. When I go the way you behave. Now I had a bit of a confidence issue. I wasn't too sure. Am I giving them what they wanted? But they kept reassuring me. Please, sharp. Yeah, it took time for him to build the level of confidence. It comes with doing a whole lot of work. It comes with working more and doing more. So, yeah. From other people, seeing them giving themselves to their work, rehearsing. That's the key. You can't expect to do good if you don't rehearse. You need to dedicate yourself to rehearsing. Because if you rehearse it enough, even in front of the camera when you fluff, you can add with your own words and no one can realize or fluffy except the people who wrote the script. Yeah, but it's all about talk. So I learned if you're going to do good. Yeah.
One of our viewers give it like a poster ya gago. Go na le picture ya gago mo ile gore wa pere gown e gold o tshwere sigata. No. Is that really Vincent Tsoametsi that's coming to your show? Tell us, were you on set on that day?
Yes. Yeah, we were shooting Oman.
Okay.
With there's this young man, he's President Tadwa. He's also present. Yeah, President Tadwa Oman. So I So yeah, I keep getting those kind of roles. So the more you're appearing down New York, Brazil, who minds and wants to give his son a lesson in the background where more because he was raised in poverty, but now he has made it. So what I'm doing high, I'd say no. Child so yeah.
From Excelsior to Botshabelo to Bloemfontein. Give us your childhood journey on that.
Yeah, my childhood is like, I grew up just like any other kid. I was raised by basically a single mother, even though I had a dad. My dad was always good in mining, Belgium. Have few memories. We're not gonna pretend, bro.
Yeah.
We're not gonna pretend.
Yeah.
We are building and we have to be truthful about this thing.
Sure.
Yeah, the guy was never there. He was there more and more, and you got bittersweet memories of the guy. Yeah. But he's my dad. Can't change that.
Yeah, you can't change it.
Yeah. Anyway, I was actually born in Westbridge.
Okay.
My mom and my dad were originally from Westbridge, so I was born there. And then my mom got a teaching post in Excelsior, so we moved around a lot. Wherever she went to teach, we moved with her. Then she moved to Botshabelo, and in 1989 we moved to Bloem. So I tell a lot of people, I was born in Westbridge. I was born in Westbridge. I was in Bloemfontein. I don't have a lot of, I don't have much to tell you about Westbridge. I don't have much to tell you about Botshabelo and Excelsior. Now my life, my roots are here. That's
City of Roses.
I need us.
Sure.
You wanna blow,
Mama. On the Kawakaya Katela, short left. Do you see, as currently we see that more Bloemfontein the city of Mangaung is collapsing day in, day out. Now we're facing a problem, the economy. Do you think in arts there's a possibility that we can boost our economy?
There's a huge possibility. Actually, we need the arts already turn around the landscape, already turn around what's happening in Free State, we need the arts. God, we need the Department of Arts and Culture. Look, how should look at what's happening in KwaZulu-Natal. A few years ago, KwaZulu-Natal didn't have such a huge film industry.
Now it's huge.
Look at KwaZulu-Natal.
Now it's huge.
And those people respect artists, they understand more. But what about tourists in KwaZulu-Natal? Hospitality in KwaZulu-Natal is thriving because the entertainment industry is that huge.
I heard something that if ever you are a musician or something, if you wanna take part in one of the events that are taking place in KZN, you have to go through theater.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Really, I don't know about that.
But tell us, as you see the PECOPS building, the challenges that the local artists are facing when they have to get PECOPS, all the logistics that they have to follow, are those logistics really necessary for them in order for them to develop themselves?
We need to have development structures. People cannot expect or have a when we were growing up, there were cultural groups. People want to say they are actors when they appear on TV or when they are at performances. If orata your craft, you start somewhere and you don't mind starting from the ground and building. In the past, Parkoffs was not that functional, but we see a lot of movement. In fact, from here, I'm going to watch one of the shows there. There are people like Lebulis, your Karabelo Jagis, right now, Bachelor Festival. I like to give credit to a whole lot of other artists. The artists didn't have that, but there's movement there since we revealed this new artistic director, Napo Mashia. I think she's doing a good job. The important thing is that there's always something that is happening. We can only grow from that. I always tell people, look at the Nigerians. the Nigerians ba tlo dula ba re shapa mo industry rona re tlo dula re ba criticize re tseya o bone filming ya hae ke ha boom tse baba kana go wena how so next we are a generation of, or we are a nation ya batho ba ratang go tshwaya diphoso re tsamaya ka di-red pen wa bona we specialize in marking other people's faults whereas rona re sa etse next ga ona ntho ke hlwele jalo ka go criticize nna ke believe ba gore in order gore o criticize you must earn the right by doing better how to parama how to tell about so I always tell people who the Nigerians but don't never shop because they are doing something no matter how na ha shoota mole mo filming ya highway the mistake what I want to say it is a drone the fact is there are people who are consuming that product as long as there's movement we will grow but how is it next then we are going nowhere.
Life with BFM, the Mr Vincent Puduma featuring the one and only Queen Munaheng. Bona Re Tsoametsi. Bona is a famous actor. Remona mo television kwale kwa channel ya rona ya Mzansi Magic. Mo ile gore o tla bona tiragatso tsa gagwe tse dintsi. Mme ga o batla go bona ditiro tse dintsi tsa gagwe, visita page ya gagwe. O bone gore o dira ka manontlhotlho a ntse jang. As we come back for Ntate Tsoametsi, your production company, tell us about it.
Yeah, he started a production company called Lightning Struck Film Productions. We have already shot 2 films. Hey, the film industry Mosebetsi ngwaneso. We've been going through the process ya ho ithuta haholo ka distribution. More province in Rona, we are a bit behind, and these things it do like matakwa to learn more about these things. So both the films that are shooting, one is my own, and then the director Martini Lebeko. Actually, we've shot 3 films. Another one in collaboration with JT 8000 Pictures. It's a film written by Tabelo Muima. Tabelo Gracious Muima. He's a guy from Rustenburg, but who's based in Bloom now. He's a film graduate. I work with him on a lot of my productions. And then there's another, my first film, in a Small Talk.
Okay.
I wrote that one myself. Shot it from my own pocket. So the 3 films we've been struggling with distribution, but I believe we have finally managed to crack the code. As one of our films, Dijana Maro, is at indigenous films at the moment, so we are expecting something. I believe we're channel. So that's what we've been struggling with, distribution. But everything. This journey was easy. Distribution. I don't know how to do a because I started. I went to people and asked them to help me with distribution. I don't know Motolanga film yo abayisa channel ebe baba. Ngabe sa distribution.
Okay.
So I went to people, but it did not happen. It did not happen that way. So I had to learn Gabonna for na selaya distribution with Amazon.
Okay.
So I learned a lot. And kidumela hore into e tlo ntswela molemo e tlo tswelang le other film producers molemo mo province because ke motho rata mo share, so I believe I'll be sharing. It's not all of hagis sharing with Matilele people who are shooting, but by the distribution will be able to help each other product creatively.
Ke santse ke ntse le mang ke santse ke ntse le Rre Vincent Tsoametsi bona nna ke rata gore Rre Tsoametsi ga ke na le baeng mo podcast I always say they are living legends. Reason being why re ke di-living legends ba diragatsa currently so re ke se re re Ntate Tsoametsi is a living legend mara re mmele go makenkene wa ntlhaloganya. So the job that you're doing right now is the job e le gore go na le bana ba ile gore ba lebeletse gore right to dira yana right to re ruta yana ne re santse re le mokganye ya your production company mo ile gore ke batla go itse re bone mo mafaratlhatlheng go na le a link that's going out mo ile gore di-student di ikwadisa ko teng gore ba kgone go nna part of the internship ya program ya gago a go tlhalosetse baretsi le babogedi ko gae gore program ewa e tsaya nako e tlo go tseya nako e kae ebile ke eng se se tlhokagalang fa.
Okay, yeah, lebitso la program eo ke Free State Filmmakers Development Program. A 6 months program. Initially, I had the idea our students longer 6 months
Oh yeah.
So we applied for funding from different institutions, and we eventually got funding from National Film and Video Foundation.
Congrats on that.
Thank you so much. So we did not actually receive what we asked for, but we appreciate what they gave us. It will go a long way. It's an investment in someone else's future. But then we have to cut classes into 3 months. They'll be undergoing training for 3 months. Yes. We are doing the A to Z of filmmaking, even though it's only basics, but I believe people will live with a skill that can put bread on the table. We're doing script writing, we're doing camera work, camera operating, we're doing lighting, we're doing sound operating, and we are doing editing. And we pay them a stipend every month, a couple of thousands.
Hey,
And when they leave, they leave with a desktop each, so that they can go and edit when they get home. I wish we could do more and get them each, a camera nyana, but unfortunately not this time around. But I believe it will become an annual thing. I believe that.
Closing date gonna beginning closing date
Today. We're not busy.
Ne ke batla go ba ikutlele ba ska bona fela mo mafaratlhatlheng gore mosimane gape ko le gore ra ile gore closing date e ne le ka letsatsi la podcast. Rre Tsoametsi, what is your tabatabelo ya gago ka bana ba Free State in film industry ya ka utlwisitse internship eno tabatabelo ya gago e gologolo ko go bona bana ba Free State?
Like I told you, sometime I lost my way, found myself doing drugs and alcohol extensively. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I go around giving talks, and I've realized already it's getting worse. It's getting worse. We are losing the future generation to substance abuse, and some of them, I believe, if given a chance to have a purpose, because people are struggling with purpose. If we give them a purpose, now we can't give them purpose, but if we help them identify the purpose, and if you make a person see or marry, I can do things motho o feel important, and hape o fe motho nako gore something to do kana go ya high, because people are just sitting around, they are doing nothing. and they'll always find something no matter or negative but space is trying to feel trying to positive. Now I think it's important for the business, the ideas, reinvest in our youth, something to do. Hasn't tricky king kankai, in tricky boning kabo pilopaka. Once I discovered my purpose, and once I started doing things, I could beat at this challenge. Give on okay, no, okay, shy this thing. Aim higher. Get confidence about thing, and I saw no need. Substance. So to answer your question, to answer your question, I really want to invest more to Mbabacha. I wish I had wings, to carry them for repeat the film industry. Not film. I support other crafts. I support music. Like how should film? We challenge singers or no, but and we use them as soundtracks, and we pay them. It's not but my thing is filmmaking, and I want to invest more in not. But I work with film graduates, some of them, but after in my production I work with them. But my focus is if on money, camera, camera. It's not like it's just that funding. Sure. Without funding, so
there's this thing, according to the research that I've been doing about anything that you are passionate with. But at the ultimate end, I have passion for radio, I have passion for arts. Tell us, how much are you passion on certain things?
Anything, or subordinating the obstacles, or sure. No matter the challenges. Now I really people are life here. I mean, like I told you, I spent 2 years of my life on the streets, chasing this dream. I got back I've been chasing this thing, and I've always known this is what I want to do, and I gave up. But once life empty without this. If you are passionate, how only the obstacle, it's just another challenge that you need to overcome. I believe for passionate, if something that completes us. Now, without filmmaking completes me.
Theater in schools, because currently we see majority of the schools, they have drama clubs, but they don't know drama and theater are two different things.
Chairman SGB. I work closely with the artists at Pegos, and I've managed to recruit some of them. Even though it's not happening as constant as I would like. Breaks in between, but there are a lot of challenges, but there's a time you plan. there's a time or but then if Harriet anything, how long necessary
Implementation.
And we, as a black nation, ho na le nako e tlameileng e fihle, ho na le kelello e tshwantseng e rothele dikelello gore bathong wa bona gore right, you struggled o bitile di-odds o mona mo leng teng. When do you start investing back? Because wa tseba o sile batho kwana ha o betere, no, ha re re o betere, but o sona le experience nyana o shapile tse o di shapileng and wa tseba gore na go hlokeng gore o tloe mona o fitlhelle mona wa bona. So wena ka experience ya hao o etsang? Other nations are doing ba nahanela tshaba sa bona wa bona. Yo, I'm not a Muslim, but I respect I'm a Muslim haholo. They invest in their community. So rona ha wena o le sharp for wena le bana ba hao. A time must come where now you have made it. Give back to society. You don't need to give back money. Give back your time. Give give them knowledge. This bridge
Yeah, le motlile ke Mr Vincent Tsoametsi. Bona o santse mo ka santse mo kana ga re go live at BFN le Blight Buduma featuring the one and only Queen Munahing. Right now, yena ke phateng ya show e ke ratang. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, are amogele Mr Tsoametsi mo gare ga hot seat questions. Ladies and gentlemen, first question, ya hot seat question yaro. Mr Tsoametsi, what's the worst moment that you hated on set?
When someone I looked up to, I'm not gonna mention her name, but South Africa loves that lady. We never shoot this film, and I did not have lines. Originally, I did not have lines.
Okay.
I was expected to not get better action if I left Bloemfontein knowing what I gonna the line and what. I was so excited to see the lady. Shoot you guys. Bona ba ne bana le matsatsi tsa ba shoot and mine ne ke shoot ya letsatsi le one. Okay. And the director decides to no. Hey mona, ke kopa ho fa di line tle mona. Say this and this and this and this and this. The cameras are everything is set
in place.
Say mira. Director. But okay, this is my job. I need to do this. Okay. Go to action. You know blah 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 blah, and I fluffed. The person I was looking up to, I got here, so now you know I usually when I confronted her, I was not expecting that. When I need to give okay, she was embarrassed. But I was not expecting that because that lady is a professional. We need to carry each other. We need to carry each other, not put each other down.
Second question. Who is that particular person that you say, correct? Ona ki product ya ka ona. Ke mo beile man. One wa tseba hore ma le teng man ke ka Vincent Tsoametsi.
What do you want? Give Vincent Tsoametsi.
Oh yeah! Third question. Mr Tsoametsi, if you get an opportunity to open up a big entertainment industry, where would you prefer to start?
There are so many script writers. Free State. I get calls, I get WhatsApp messages, I get emails from people who have ideas. Some of them don't even know how to write a script. But how we got idea high? This is a beautiful idea. It's nothing I've ever seen on TV. Nka investor in the script writers. Nka set up a very huge studio and hire people who know Musebetsi. But their job would be to develop script writers, and I would have people developing those scripts. Like the programming, the A to Z of filmmaking. Get these raw ideas, ready develop it into a script, and then product written by like I'm all about development. So yeah, I would really open a studio, but focus on people who lack experience, but with brilliant ideas, and develop them into legends.
Fourth question. If you were given an opportunity to become Minister of Arts and Culture in KwaZulu-Natal, where would you plow back? Which city in KwaZulu-Natal or which town would you plow back in KwaZulu-Natal?
This one. I once did a course, private investigating many years ago. So Nekitula High Flats in KwaZulu-Natal. I could not speak Zulu fluently. There are very limited opportunities there. They used to call me Lekwarekwera for speaking Zulu. There are those towns that I'll definitely go to High Flats because it's a little morale. It needs a lot of development.
Last on the hot questions, yenana ke filwe ke mobohedi question yena are ke eng se ileng gore ha o bona o fetsa go developer in the city of Mangaung, ke eng se ile gore re tlile go se bona go tswa go Vincent Tsoametsi Productions?
A few months back, Hannah Rishuda, the wrong interview. The film in an funding 400,000. But more than 250,000 was spent on hospitality, it was spent on transportation, it was spent on accommodation, catering. You understand? We created jobs for people. How Lightning Strike Productions it got developed by a company in a grant. You'd see people working on it, and you'll see people working for example, my wife loves cooking. There are other people who love cooking. How should I feel it? It's not only about those people who appear in front of the camera. It's about the taxi guy. I'll give you 5,000. I'll give you 5,000 for 2 days for transport from their homes to set, and then B&B. And we have even went one step further. We have stopped using B&Bs, not altogether, but we have decided to start using. We have done it already in the past. We go to Matwaba and ask them how by the thing Sabona fela go roba roba le hoseng, provide them with water, roba hlape, kolo itabe ba metsi, ba tla loja mo ba yang teng. And see actually the malapeng. So there's so much to do, there's so much to do. I but there's so much to do, my brother.
Moretsi o montle wa life at BFN le mosime gape Blythe Puduma bona ke santse ke ntse lena the legendary Vincent Tsoametsi. Bona ke batla a re raye gore re ka mo kry-a kae mo mafaratlhatlheng, re ka mo kry-a kae go di ofising tse le tsa pheko setsele. kapa ka mo studiong sefe ka mo pheko se ka mole a re bolelle le gore yena ke glass go na le bana dikolo tsa di-primary matitšha ga bona they are making a huge difference. I usually say a primary teacher is the one o ile gore o bontsha future ya ngwana mo motho. Reason why I say that ke ena tsayang a mo rutang go kwa ka pele gore pene tshwarua ya ana ngwanake gore raba o raba yana ga o kwa le so leina la gago ga le shebe alphabet di tlhaka ga di shebe le go godimo di shebela so we want to know, where do we get you on socials? Re ka go kreya kae go officing tseletse go di studio ntse le tsa pheko setse re ka go kreya kae enana re kopo ga gabe re ka etsang for bana ba di-primary gore le bona theatre ena ba inke ba saletse ba le banyane.
Can I start with the last question?
Yes.
In the last 5 months, the Department of Education ilaya investor dikitinyana tse balwang in our program e ke ranang e le nna le ntate Patrick Lehare a bapalang e le Habofane le Matsatsela William Tshulo, the three of us at the company. Re bitsa breaking barriers. We went all over Mangaung, the district tse fapaneng, teaching the assistant teachers ka performing arts, planting hore ha ba tswa mo, because this thing ya bona about assistant teachers is not permanent again. Ha ba tswa be bana le something ba itshwareletseng ka yona hape nako e ba le mo bo dikolo ba fitisetse tsebo e re sileng le bona baneng. I really wish hore government ya rona e ka bona molemo wa ho starta. I know di teng di School of Arts, but we need to have more School of Arts. Ha se bana kaofela ba tlo bang di academics, and ha o bolele how se an academic useless.
Yeah.
So we need to start empowering our teachers. Ba bang ba bona they studied maths in but let's give them the arts as well to empower bana be leng hore no wa bona hore ngwana no ha se o ruta mo ngwana no ba line ya ga ikena. Yeah. So we've been doing that, and we are hoping that the government, the Department of Arts, will extend the program to the teachers, to the permanent teachers as well. Yeah, but it was a very successful product. You can imagine, program thing ended about 3 weeks ago, but we have already received the 3-minute films, 5-minute films from the people that we were teaching.
Wow.
They are sending us stories. Look what I did. It's encouraging. Yeah. To answer your other questions, you will not find me at Parkovs. You will only find me at Parkovs. Hakilo Shebella, the production is about Babang, to go and support other artists. Like I'm going there now. I'm going there to support other artists. And Honra because the more you watch other people, so you will not find me at Parkovs.
Okay.
I don't have an office.
Okay.
I don't have an office, but I travel a lot. I travel a lot. Sometimes I'm in Bloom, sometimes I'm in Joburg, but I always make time. Last week I was meeting Ndadong Cabanello, who wants to do a comedy thing. I met him at Waterfront. We don't need an office. Kitemo WhatsApp. My number is 079 306 2252. Kitemo Messenger. The profile I think Facebook obviously Vincent Tsoametsi, Mr. Mild and Spicy.
Oh yeah, yes. I love that name though.
Yes. So you can send, you can tshwara Messenger, you can tshwara WhatsApp, you can phone me. Hey, now.
ba re folela masiu kaka
sa re hlomphe
hey ka family time mo thabaletse masiu bona re lebogile thata ke re tsogetse
thank you sir
re lebogile thata ya mafello o no lebeletse Thaba Bosiu.
Yes, I went and watched Thaba Bosiu.
How do you feel about that?
I utlwile the opinion are different. And I respect all opinions. Ke thabetse nna Thaba Bosiu. Ha ke rate politics. I get bias kele. This is me. I'm all about building other people and not breaking the show. Ke bone Thaba Bosiu, ke utlwile le diphoso tse batho ba reng ba di bone. Now I'm glad Thaba Bosiu happened. When I bona diphoso, go and do your Thaba Bosiu.
Hallo yetsa ka
Go and do your
hallo yetsa.
End of the story.
Ke lebogile thata live at BFM the Muslim Khape Blight Puduma featuring the one and only Queen Munaheng. Bona next time again the legend Vincent Tsoametsi. Bariki abuti baby. Bona mild and spicy jaka. Bona now I gore unkgotsa kwa le ko Facebook it's Neo Blight Puduma kana unkgotsa kwa le ko Warona Blight Puduma kana bona unkre kwa le ko Instagram it's @neo_blight Puduma bona le ko TikTok santse ke le ko teng bona ka di diragatsa man live at BFN a ke re wa itse gore o khona go khotsa kwa le kwa YouTube mo ile gore o re live @BFN_media podcast show go tswa go nna mosimane gape Blight Puduma ke re ga inne boroko